My name is Will Rudloff, and what I'd like to do is to share with you a group that Katie Akers and Robert Dunbar are starting out at the country club in the back of the Argyle area. And you will find that if you're interested in expanding your business network, go to them, like them on your Facebook page or their Facebook page. Byn Network Group meets at Eagle Landing in the back of Argyle every Tuesday. Check their website, find out more about how you can grow your business. Look forward to seeing you there. We do this every Tuesday. You will be glad you did. Build your business, BYN.
On the 60-second commercials, important to stay within that 60 seconds. We have yellow card services. What we do is we offer affordable legal services for businesses and individuals. We do things like legal consultation and advice, letters and phone calls, document and contract review, living will, standing will, healthcare power of attorney. And we also update those end-of-life documents for you at no cost. Ticket fighting services. So if you have a teenage driver in the house, or if you drive like a teenager, we can take care of that for you. So very important service to have. What I'm looking for right now is HR directors, human resource managers, or decision makers in companies. I'm trying to go in and do group presentations at places, and I need to talk to some decision makers so we can get in and provide our services. So that's my yellow card. I'm about to sit down. I'm Robert Dunbar with Prepaid Legal Services. Thanks a lot.
It's great to see everybody. It's just amazing how this group is really being well received, and we appreciate that. I'm Katie Akers. My company is IPA Accomplice, and what that stands for is Income Producing Activity. And I always like to ask the question, how many of you could use a little more income producing activity time, right? So my company provides that to you. We handle your social media. We also design websites for small to medium-sized businesses that are just getting started or need to revamp what they already have. And something that I haven't mentioned before that we do is contact management. So all of these business cards that you're collecting, I can help you manage those contacts so that they're something that you can use over and over again, be able to use them in your databases and so on. So I'm Katie Akers. I'm your income producing activity consultant, your affordable solutions to produce more income. Thank you.
Hi, I am Maureen Harmon with Exit Real Estate Gallery, and I am the realtor of the group. I'm sure you've all heard the term short sale. What does it really mean? The short answer to that is essentially a homeowner is asking their lender to accept less as a payoff on their note than what is owed. Perhaps due to a financial hardship, medical, whatever the reason, they just can't pay the mortgage. They need somebody who is sympathetic with their situation and understands the process, and I can do that. That's what I do. I am Maureen Harmon with Exit Real Estate Gallery.
My colleagues with New Chevrolet. We have two stores, one on Cassett Avenue, which I work at, which is a Chevrolet dealership. Then we have a store over on Phillips Highway, which is our Buick and GMC store. I work in the fleet department. I hate to say that I work in the fleet department all the time because Katie bought a car from somebody else because she thinks all I sell is to businesses. So I'm kind of trying to change.
Never live that down. I'm going to have to buy another car just to get out of that.
I'm kind of the car guy. If you need a car, I'm the guy you want to see. I normally do call on businesses and sell all the non-glamorous vehicles, the white trucks and vans that you see around. They get wrapped to look pretty nice. But my colors are living here.
Everybody, my name's Maggie Marshall. I own Maggie Marshall Dog Training. I do private in-home training for whatever has four legs and a tail, pretty much. I offer puppy programs, basic training beyond the basic, and then behavior modification, which would be the big bad, ugly problems, and those are custom plans depending on what the situation is. I also do monthly workshops. Does anybody know where Poochie's Park is? Amazing how many people do not know. It's the only park in Clay County. It's right off, it's off Blanding down Oak, and then technically it's on Fountain, but it's right there behind the Walgreens by Night Box. Next month I'm doing a workshop. It's only $10 from 7 to 8 p.m. and it's all things puppy. So that would be nipping, chewing, housebreaking, crate training, where to buy what not to waste your money on, etc. So if you know anyone who has a puppy or who might be getting a puppy, that's for you. You can find more information on my website, Maggie Marshall Dog Training. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Will from Jacksonville, and it's funny that you said that, Maureen. We do everything, and between short sales, and that's an oxymoron, by the way, is it not? But we also, because I was asked a question today earlier, do you do USDA loans? Do you do government loans? Yes, no man can serve two masters, but in our business, we have a lot of masters. So what I'd like you to do is to, again, and I'm going to give you a little handout later today, as a memory jog, we talked about, Maureen and myself, first-time home buyers. That's a big part of the market today. And there are, and especially Clay County, every county other than Duval, they have the USDA products. And also 100% VA loans. So keep that in mind when you're out there talking to people. I want 3 names. Who do you know that's renting? Now my catchphrase, just to remember who I am, I think I can start it and somebody will finish it, but my name is Mr. Will from Jacksonville, because where there is a will, but we have been in the mortgage business through the good times and the bad times. And of course we started in the mortgage business in the actual collections end of it. So you might say we were grown up in the mortgage business, collecting the delinquent mortgages. Then we went inside to work on doing some credit investigation and find out a little bit more about mortgages and how they work and how you qualify for a mortgage. So what we try to do is we try to pick out different niches, and it used to be refinance clients were very important. Today, first-time home buyer is the type of client that Maureen and I are looking for being connected in the mortgage business. Because today there's a lot of products, and I always will ask my client several things. Number one is, what are you looking for? Or what is that type of mortgage that you're looking for? And I want to make sure that we use the right strategy, because today in mortgages it is very important that you still have the right mortgage, because many of you know of people that have had some issues with their mortgages. And where did it come from? Because there was advertisements out there that said 1.5% mortgage rates. Well, you know, and I know, that's almost impossible. It just doesn't happen. So what has happened is you have to have the right strategy. Now, what we try to do, especially whether we're doing refinancing, especially in today's environment, believe it or not, there are products out there that you can refinance upwards of 125% of your equity. However, that is for the select client that's going to be, this is one of their bury me in the backyard houses. Okay, so think about it for a minute. You have to have the right type mortgage. Make sure your payment's in line with your budget. Make sure you have a good job that you know you can support that payment, and also the time that you have in your home. How long are you going to stay there? Because that's very important in today's environment. Talk about the strategy, and it's very important to have the right strategy in a mortgage. If you sit down, and many of you, if you do not have it, ask me to send you what I call my concierge form. Concierge form does several things. It helps me design your mortgage. And in essence, as you fill out that form, you're going to find out that there are some questions in there you'd say, why would a mortgage guy, or gal for that matter, why would they ask all these questions? Well, it's important to know that you have those questions asked to you so we can put you into that right mortgage. Well, thank you very much for letting me take a few minutes of your time. And again, think of me when you can. Mr. Will.